The cabin buzzed softly, the hum of engines mixing with muted conversations. He kept his nose in the book, fingers tracing lines, unaware of the glare that pinned him. Her eyes narrowed, tapping her nails against the armrest. "Excuse me, could you move over?" she muttered, sharp. He looked up, calm. "I'm fine right here." A stifled sigh escaped a passenger nearby. Silence thickened, heavy, unspoken, each glance carrying the weight of the storm about to break. The cup flew, a sudden arc of orange liquid splashing across his shirt. Gasps filled the cabin. "Watch it," someone whispered. She froze, eyes wide. He sat still, fingers tightening on the book. Silence pressed heavy, the humiliation sharp, yet he remained calm, unmoved by the chaos around him. "Maybe this will teach you to sit still," she sneered, eyes sharp, voice tight. He looked up slowly, calm. "I'm fine." A pause settled over the cabin. Every gaze caught the weight of her arrogance and his quiet dignity, unspoken but undeniable. A figure moved quietly down the aisle, calm, deliberate. Passengers shifted, noticing only subtly. No one spoke, but tension thickened. "He's here," someone whispered under their breath. The teen's eyes lifted. Narration. No one could have predicted who would step into this moment next. Someone who could change everything with just a single presence. He remembered the halls, empty and silent. Teachers glanced past him, complaints ignored, whispers followed, small but sharp. "Just move along," one had muttered. The offices were dusty, forgotten papers piled high. Narration. Years of being unseen, unheard, shaped how he sat now, quiet, steady, resilience carved into his calm. He leaned against the cabin wall, hands folded, eyes scanning silently. "Everything seems normal," a flight attendant whispered, uneasy. He didn't reply. Narration. He had seen this before. Dismissed complaints, subtle slights, but restraint gave him weight. One measured glance, one calm step forward, and the reckoning could begin. The air shifted without a word. A flight attendant glanced nervously at another. "Should we say something?" she whispered. Phones flickered, capturing the scene. A reporter murmured, "She crossed a line. Everyone saw that." He thought quietly, "I didn't ask for this." Narration. The tension spread, subtle but unrelenting, as the eyes of accountability began to stir. A passenger quietly tapped record on their phone. Another nudged their neighbor, whispering, "Look at this." Screens flickered with tiny videos, shared silently. Narration. Even these small, unseen witnesses began to erode her dominance. The cabin held its breath, invisible momentum shifting. Power was tilting, documented in quiet, relentless ways. He stepped forward, slow, deliberate. Passengers shifted, whispers fading into tense silence. The woman's eyes darted, confidence trembling. Dad's voice was calm, measured. "Apologize." A pause hung, heavy. Narration. His composed presence cut through the chaos. Every glance, every subtle movement signaled the collapse of entitlement, and the cabin instinctively recognized the shift in power. The woman froze, juice dripping down her shirt. A flight attendant murmured, "Apologize." Phones quietly lifted, capturing every tremor. The teen's voice calm. It mattered. Narration. Every whisper, every recording amplified the weight of shame. Dignity held steady, arrogance crumbled, and the silent reckoning unfolded across the cabin, undeniable and poetic. Colleague whispering, "Did you see her outburst online?" Another shakes head, avoiding eye contact. The woman mutters, I didn't mean." Teen, quietly to father, "It's over." Narration. Her authority dissolves under public scrutiny, forced apologies echo. The teen and father pass calmly through the airport, their dignity unwavering, a silent contrast to her crumbling privilege. teen, softly to himself, "They can't take this from me." Nearby, a child laughs. An old man nods in passing. Father, back at office, mutters quietly, "This changes things." Narration. In subtle gestures and silent moments, dignity endures. The teen's calm presence, the father's quiet authority, ripple through the community, leaving justice and awareness lingering like a whispered echo.